Hey everyone, so I wanted to make this video to give you guys an update on what's been going on the past week or so. Uh, Ever since I filmed my last video. And so, yeah, I guess you could say this video is a little bit of a follow up to my last video. Just kind of going to give you guys an update on how the rest of my trip went and also my thoughts on the election. And yeah, so basically, uh, about like 4 hours or so, 4 or 5 hours after I ate the edibles, I actually started to feel really just like, I don't know what was up with me. Like, I kind of felt myself like kind of blacking out and starting to like shift into parallel realities, but it was like really weird. Like, the visuals I was getting were just off the charts. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but like, I felt like I was kind of here and not here at the same time, if that makes any sense. But yeah, and so that went on for like what felt like kind of an eternity. I did start feeling a little nauseous and kind of threw up a bit, but I'd say that's probably not because of the cannabinoids themselves, but these edibles, they actually had artificial ingredients in them, Red 40 and Blue 1, which, looking back on it, like, I probably wouldn't even given gotten these edibles in the first place because of that, but, it was just really tempting to get 10,000 milligram of edibles and test it out to see what it's like. And at the time, I wasn't really thinking clearly, and so I bought these edibles, which, I mean, they did the trick. They got me high, but it kind of had a somewhat of a bad trip. Kind of like coming down because it made me a little sick, but I was able to recover within a day or two. Like, I did feel really high the next day, and I barely remember any of what happened on November 6th, except for finding out Trump won and being really shocked. And yeah, so I'm about to talk about that, but yeah, so basically with his selection, and I talked about this in my last video, where I was hoping for Kamala to win, but I'm not surprised that Trump won. And the thing is, like, when I say win and like, you know, candidates, politicians winning elections, like, they don't really win in a free and fair election. It's all rigged. The entire system, voting for anyone is a vote for the continuation of the government. That's why I don't vote. And personally, I don't understand all the people who shame me for not voting, because when you vote, like I said, you're voting for uh, the legitimacy of the government, like, no matter who wins. So, uh, yeah, I feel the election was rigged. It was obviously rigged, especially with the help of Elon Musk. And I've been reading a lot about Starlink, his connection to Starlink, and how he could have used that to manipulate the voting machine somehow and hack them. And I, I can see how that would be possible. Like, I'm not sure how, like, but it doesn't seem too far fetched. And also, not only that, but I remember like a month before the election, uh, Elon announced this thing he was doing where he was like basically bribing people $1 million a day to vote for Trump. And like, that's obviously like, election interference, like election rigging. Like, you're basically bribing people for votes. So yeah, something shady is definitely going on with Elon Musk and Trump. And yeah, I just hope for the best, and I hope this next 4 years isn't really too chaotic. And yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I've been having some really weird dreams too lately. Like, I feel like my dreams have gotten intense since the election, and also, yeah, just been feeling like really, really weird vibes. Like, um, not sure how to describe it, but yeah, I mean, like a couple nights after the election, I had some dream that I was in an alternate dimension with these weird little kind of two groups of these weird little tiny. Well, some of them were tiny. Like, they had various sizes, but they kind of looked like cartoon characters, like alien type cartoon characters almost. And uh, it was really weird. Like, I was being shown when I was having this stream, because I guess they were telepathically communicating with me, and they said that this is how they observe elections from that dimension I found myself in. Like, basically, they treat it as a board game, and since they're interdimensional beings, they like manipulate this reality to, influence certain events to cause their agenda to unfold. And they view this whole thing as a game, and to some people it's really not a game. It's not. Yeah, like it's not a game. At least not a very fun one, because like, I mean, I still can find joy in life. Like, I could do things that I find fun, but like, is this the government is just way too much of a dystopia these days, and I feel like just like either way this election would have gone, like, Kamala probably wouldn't have changed the status quo too much. She would have been better than Trump, but like, apparently, uh, over 70 million people disagree with me, and yeah, who knows if those people are even real or even really in their right minds, or they're just paid disinfo agents or something. But anyway, I'm getting a little sidetracked, and yeah, just wanted to film this video to let you guys know that I'm fine. I didn't experience any really long-lasting negative side effects from the 10,000 milligram edibles. Like, so yeah, overall the trip was a success, and I don't regret taking the edibles. And yeah, the only thing that's kind of like I find weird about the whole trip is like, I feel like I shifted into a completely different timeline after that trip. Like, at some point during that trip, I don't know. It's hard to describe, but yeah, I think pretty much all I can do is just try not to worry about it too much. And yeah, anyway, that's about it, and I'll catch you guys later.